Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. I'm Lisa Marie and you've just tuned in to Bank Life. If this is your first time viewing my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit like, make sure you subscribe, and you leave a comment so that the algorithm can continue to push this video out. Now this is part one of the James versus Schimmel case. Part two is already up. Part one was up, and I had a little issue with part one. So thank you for y'all that did tune in already to it. But I wanted to fix it. It was coming up with a little echo. All right. So let's get back into the case. Let's go.
In the past. Now you are back in court and you are claiming that it would have been nearly impossible for you to have fathered Miss Schimmel's 2-year-old daughter, O'Shell. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. James is saying, listen, it's impossible. I am not the father, kind of unlikely to be the father of this particular child. All right, let's go.
Oh, you claim that despite the occurrence of several seemingly unbelievable coincidences, you have absolutely no doubt Mr. James fathered your daughter, and you intend to prove paternity today. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. James.
All right, so they both got to prove their case, right? Now, I don't want to sound biased towards us women, you know, but why every time we say it's impossible and we 100%, do we know what 100% mean? 100%. I'm 100% sure that he is the father. Well, 100% means that you didn't go with anyone else but him, right? I think that's what that would mean. Y'all let me know in the comments if that's what that means. Because I watch so many of these cases and they go 100% and then, but there was one guy. Or there was, we'll see how many. All right, let's continue. Let's move the video a little on a little. Let's go.
In a factory, just so happened that she comes walking into the factory and we see each other again.
Really?
Yeah, and I didn't even recognize her. Her hair was different. I didn't really recognize her at all.
Well, it was just one night. Did you get a good look at her?
All right, so that's just how they met, all right? I got to kind of move up towards the video. Now, listen, a one-night stand, right? That's why he's like, hey, this is my child. But you know, they met. It was a one-night stand. They met, and then a year later, you know, he met her again. He said, I didn't even know that was her. And of course, the judge is gonna, you know, I always say shots fired, shot fired. Put on my shots fired glasses. Did you really get a good look at her? That, you know, so that's what the judge is saying. So that's what's happened so far. Let's continue.
Go ahead.
Well, she came to me and said, I have a 2-month-old daughter, and it is her ex's daughter.
Oh, she
Because
said.
at that time, I really believed that she was his child.
You said.
Wait. So, okay. And I got to help the judge here. Wait. She said, okay, they met a year after. So it's a one-night stand. You didn't miss anything. One-night stand. Met a year later. I have a child, 2 months old, but don't worry, it's not yours. And he said, of course, okay, no problem, no financial, you know, I don't have to worry about helping out. Okay, good. No, he didn't say that.
I have a daughter, and she's by my ex.
Yes.
My ex is the father.
Yes.
And that didn't bother you, and you went on ahead and pursued the relationship.
Correct.
So you guys start dating again.
Yes,
Yes.
hardcore. And she told me in the beginning that this other gentleman, her ex, was the father. So for at least 9 to 10 months that we had been together after that, I was prepared for that.
All right. So she told him, hey, you're the father. You know, he said, okay, no problem. I mean, the other guy's the father, of O'Shell. And he said, okay, so he already knew about it. So they move on, right? And they have other kids, 2 other kids, by the way. And now they're in paternity court because you'll see why. Let's go.
I was thinking that her ex was the father.
Right.
So I come home from work one day. She sits me down and she's like, I gotta talk to you about something. And I'm like, what's up? And she's like, well, I went down and had O'Shell tested and I just got the results back. Here they are.
Boom. So now you find out the ex is not the father. Right? So she said, listen, they got back together. It's my ex. Don't even worry about it. Don't trip. It's not your child. Don't even worry about it. So he's like, okay, I won't trip. I won't worry about it. No problem. What happens? She gets the ex tested and 0%. So then, of course, she's going to tell him, hey, I know what I said before, but actually, you're the father. And he's like, wait, hold up. First you said the ex is not the father. And you're going to get tested without letting me know you're going to get tested with O'Shell to see if, and so he wasn't even privileged to know. But yet they're in a relationship and this is his fiance. All right. So you might say, well, what's the big deal, right? What's the big deal? If it's not one, it's the other. All right. Well, let's see if that's true. Let's continue.
Being 100% the father. Who's the father?
That's why we're here.
And O'Shell is how old
You're
at
the
this
father.
point?
She's two. She's 2.
And so, well, why doesn't that make sense? If the other guy is not the father, and she says you're the only other person she was with, why wouldn't you believe you are the father?
Because there's a third person involved.
All right, let's pause. Wait a minute. Now, like the judge said, if it's not one, then it's the other. Makes sense? But he's saying, wait a minute, there's a third person now. Now, I got to take off my class. What in the world is going on here? What in the world? So if it's not the ex, right? It's mine, but yet there's another person involved. So how does he really know it's his, y'all? All right. We need to pause there. So we're going to pause. Let me move it a little further. The judge takes a break, of course. Let's go. Let's see what else he has to say. No, let's bring it up a little more. Let's bring it up a little more. Mm-hmm.
It's 12:30 at night. Who's messaging her? And I'm with her. So I'm driving, and she's sneakily and deleting it, sneaking it.
Sneaking it
So I'm telling her,
and
I'm
deleting
like, let
it.
me see the phone.
Yeah.
I'm trying to drive. Let me see the phone.
I don't want an argument.
So I reached for the car and lost control of my car, wrecked my car.
Oh, Lord, and you all were okay, though?
Crazy.
We were okay, but I retrieved the phone.
All right, now that's drama. He said, yeah, we were in a car accident, but I got the phone. He ain't let go. The steering wheel I might let go, but I got that phone.
That's all I cared about, really. I ain't really
Why
care
you
about the car.
risking everybody's life over this phone?
I wanted to know who she was talking to at 12:30 at night.
Now, you know it's gone too far then.
So
Go ahead. So, you have a
See-
car accident, but you get
and
the
I
phone.
see the messages. I see the messages are from Sven.
Oh,
All right, so this is the other person he's referring to. So he's driving. Now, I consider that disrespectful, just disrespectful. You in the car with him. That's the time you're going to be texting. Or first of all, you shouldn't be cheating, right? And then you're going to cheat and be texting and deleting it with your man in the car. What in the world?
It's asking her to come to the bar and meet him to have some drinks. Now I find out that she kept saying to me that Sven was just a friend. Sven was just a friend. Now it's Sven is a long time booty call.
All right, that's all. Now, that's crazy, right? That's crazy. Because now you have somebody that she's been involved with for a long time and just having on the side, as a booty call whenever. So of course, now you're bringing Mr. James and you're saying, hey, you're the father. Now should Mr. James, because this is part one, and some of y'all might have seen part two already. And so some of y'all already know what the results are, but some of y'all don't. So if you watch this part one, thank you so much for watching it. And for some of y'all that was trying to watch it and the video got messed up, I apologize because I had a little echo, so I had to redo it. All right, so I apologize about that. Right? So I want to know. I want to know what's going on. What's going on? If you say you're 100% sure, but yeah, you got an ex, you're testing him, you're texting and you're texting, then you're sneaking. You're sneaking and you're texting. I like that part of the video. You're sneaking and you're cheating. Okay, but I don't like to cheat. Shots fired. With my glasses. With my glasses, y'all. With my glasses. With my glass, gotta put my shots fired. All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in my channel. I'm Lisa Marie. You just tuned in to Bank Life. All right. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.